Alright guys, welcome to the lesson on compression. Now I've got a little project open up here and what I'm going to show you is how to compress a vocal first. So if we just come into the project and we solo the vocal here.
Till the break of dawn light, till the break of dawn. Till the break of dawn light, till the break of.
If you listen to that vocal, you can hear that there's a bit too much attack and dynamic movement, and when you're listening to that against a set of drums, it's gonna dip down too much, and you're gonna lose the impact and the power. So the first thing I would do with the vocal like this is to compress those fast attacks to even it out. And as you can see, I've got a lot of channels here because those are all vocal channels, and what I like to do is to group them all together and then mix them together, and then I can do different things on the individual tracks such as effects, but the overall mix is the same. So if we've just put them together into a group, and the way we can do that is quite easy, by the way. In Logic Pro we just hold down all of those channels and you would right click them. It's not available to do now, but because they're already in a track stack, you just create track stack there, and then it will put them all together into this folder which you can open and close. Anyway, then what I would do is to come to here. I've already set up some kind of compression on there, and I'll just walk you through what I did right now. So the first thing I did is I like to select the standard compressor in Logic, because it's got some very clean compression on there and very effective. So what I usually do is I'll put it on, and I'll put the attack right to 0 because we're going for a very fast attack to get rid of those very fast attacks on the levels of the vocal. And the great thing on these compressors in Logic is you've got an automatic release, so when the compressor lets go, that's how fast it lets go, and this is accommodating the different dynamics of the audio. So sometimes the loud attacks are a little bit longer or a little bit shorter, and this will compensate for that. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll put that on like that, and then I'll select through the different compression options here to listen to which one sounds the best. And this ratio is how much compression it is going to apply to the signal. So 1 to 1 as it compresses it, 1 to 1, 2 to 1 is more, and as you push it up more, you get a stronger compression. 5 to 1, 6 to 1, 8 to 1, etc. This threshold here is how much it's taking off, so you can bring that all the way down and you'll get a super compressed sound, or all the way up and you'll get not too much. What we're aiming for is like a mid kind of thing, not pushing it too much. And now we'll listen to what the different types of compression do and see which one sounds best on our vocal.
Till the break of dawn light, till the break of dawn. Till the break of dawn light, till the break of dawn. Till the break of dawn light, till the break of dawn. Till the break of dawn light, till the break of dawn.
Now what you'll find with compressors is they take a lot of high end off, so usually I'm listening to the high end of the sound and how much it's taken off and retaining the original signal, but also compressing it in a nice way. Now if we listen back to what those compressors were doing, some of them were taking off too much high end. Actually this one and this one, they sound really great. So if we just listen to those again and pay attention to the high end versus this one.
dawn light till the break of dawn. K-O-L till the break of dawn light till the break of dawn.
This one's really lively, a great sound. Maybe we've got a little bit too much taken off. You can see the meters swinging right down here, taking off about 10 decibels. It's a little bit too much, so we'll just dial this back a little bit.
Till the break of dawn light till the break of dawn.
And maybe a little bit less ratio.
Till the break of dawn.
I like to use this auto gain feature as well, so every time the signal is taken off it brings it back to 0 dB, and then a tiny amount of limiting just to tame those peaks, and then you're good to go.
Till the break of dawn light till the break of dawn.
Then what I like to do is I like to put like a very smooth compressor just to even it out a little bit more. Sometimes I use either the SSL or this one, the CLA 2A by Waves, which is a very transparent one, and it will just even it out. It's like a analog version of one almost, and you can just use this peak reduction feature to take off however much you want, and then the gain to put back on what's been taken off, and then it's evened out onto a more flat range. So let's have a listen.
Till the break of dawn light till the break of dawn. K-O-L till the break of dawn light till the break of dawn. K-O-L till the break of dawn light till the break of dawn.
Yeah, so what we've done there is we see the meter here. We've taken off about 40 and we've put it back on, and now we've got like
till the break of dawn light till the break of dawn.
a nice fat vocal there. If we listen to it with it off,
Till the break of dawn light till the break of dawn.
and then on,
Till the break of dawn light till the break of dawn.
and there you go. That's a good introduction to compression for you. Some people like to use a bus feature as well, to use like a parallel compression to really squeeze the signal more. I can give you a quick example there. You would just send it to another bus, and then you can put like, you could just copy this one across, but have a much more extreme compression, so a lower threshold, and then a higher ratio. And then this one sounded quite good as well, and for good will we can put like a little bit of overdrive on there, so you're going to get like a very crushed signal, and then you can just bring it in as you want. So let's just listen to how it sounds, this parallel compression.
Till the break of dawn light till the break of dawn. K-O-L till the break of dawn light till the break of dawn.
So it's a good one, but use it sparingly because you don't want to slam that vocal too much. But this, when you mix in later, you can bring up this parallel compression bus to push up the vocal more and squeeze it even more. So there you go, guys. That's Compression 101.